Just wanted to make a quick video about bid strategies in LinkedIn ads. So, first of all, just wanted to talk about what bid strategies are available in LinkedIn ads. So, to discuss this, first we are going to have a look at our LinkedIn ads account. And what we'll do is have a look at the setup for a campaign. So the most straightforward bid strategy is maximum delivery. This essentially is LinkedIn's most automated bid strategy. It will spend your full budget and optimize for maximum results in the process. This is a great bid strategy if you want to consistently spend budget. It's not a great bid strategy if you want to get low cost per leads in LinkedIn. The reason why is, first of all, it uses a pay per impression bidding strategy. So you'll be paying when somebody sees it, rather. A view would be related to videos. A certain amount of view usually indicates somebody who watched a certain amount of your video in an ad. Here, it would be you're paying for an impression, aka somebody that sees your ad. Somebody seeing your ad is not nearly as valuable as somebody clicking it, which is what manual bidding uses as the trigger for a payment. You pay per click, classic CPC. Manual bidding allows you to set maximum bids for the amount that you're willing to pay for a click on your ad. So that gives you more control over your campaigns and allows you to put measures in place so that you do not overpay for clicks. After manual bidding for lead form ads, there's also an option for cost cap, which allows you to set basically a Target CPA in your campaigns. So if you're okay with paying $200 for a lead, you can put $200 in there, and the system will optimize to try to get you leads for less than $200. Note, I think there's a bug with the estimates on the campaign group level. If you have it set for lead, it'll initially tell you that it estimates you can pay $30 per lead. That's impossible. It's just never going to happen. I'm so sorry. So just keep that in mind. Usually, if you set the initial cap, it'll update automatically afterwards. So you can refresh your screen, go back into the campaign group after you make it, and it'll give you a new, more realistic estimate, usually over 150 to 250 range. Yep. So I usually use manual bidding because I love having control over my campaigns. The problem with manual bidding is it often does not spend your full budget. You have to be very careful about monitoring the daily spend on your campaigns to ensure that you're actually spending your full budget. So that's what I'm going to show you how to do next. First step, go into the campaigns, to your active campaigns, and filter for just a recent day. So here I'm just going to filter for Thursday because that's the last time campaigns were active. And what you want to look for is whether the total spend is significantly lower than the daily budget. So as you can see, we already see one instance of this, which is this tofu developer lead form campaign. Super high CPCs. Unfortunately, that is just par for the course with the vertical that we are advertising in. But even with us increasing our max CPCs significantly from, and I'll show you this in action, the second, I believe we were at around $30 per click. And as you can see, we only got 23 impressions on the second. So I increased it significantly and to 50, and we got a click. So that's good, but we still didn't come close to hitting our 150 budget. So what I'm going to do is increase the bid in this second ad group that's barely spending. Let's go up to 35. And here, yeah, you can see we're still a little bit off here. So let's see if we can't get a little bit higher, get up to 60. And yeah, we'll give that a couple days and see how things go. Hopefully we can start hitting our full budget there. I'll show you a couple more examples of this so we can see this in action. So here, this campaign had a $30 daily budget. We got 45. That's probably because it underspent in previous days. So I think we're okay there. And this is the retargeting. We did not hit our budget. Let's check Wednesday too to see if it's a trend. Yeah, it looks like it is. So select the campaign group rather. And then from here, see we're at 20. Why don't we go up to 30 or 25? See how off we are. It's all a balancing act. So if we're hitting around $60 in spend and our daily budget is 100, that means we're at about 60%. So sure, yeah, let's try to push it up to 30 just so we can get more consistent spend from this campaign. The other thing we can do, well, I think I'll leave this for another video. Yeah, so the other things you can do to try to improve spend, you can review the audiences, see if you can open things up. In this case, we have a pretty good size on our audience. It's just a really competitive vertical. Targeting people in development is extremely competitive. So I actually noticed here we probably should not be targeting sales. So gonna exclude them. Marketing, sure, let's exclude them too. And everything else looks good. Business development's a little weird, but we can leave that for now. What you can do though, if you come into this, while you're reviewing the audiences, is you can review to see if there's any ways to open up targeting a little bit, just improve the reach of your campaigns. So right now I'm looking at retargeting audiences. Are there audiences that I could edit to increase the reach of the campaigns? Are there other development focused job titles that I could include here? We'll add operations. Why not? Yep. So that's another thing. Another way you can open up spend. You can also review the exclusions that you have in your campaigns. So I just removed the thank you page 180-day visitors, and I'm just going to add 14 instead. And I think that is pretty solid. So we can save and exit. Yeah. So same thing would apply to the conversation ads. I'll just show you how to do that super fast. So conversation ads are basically image-based ads for LinkedIn, and they do a manual bidding. They offer a manual bidding strategy that's pay per send. So this campaign is a $100 budget. Also, just FYI, you need to look at totally different metrics for these campaigns. So it's good to set up default column views. We have a $100 budget. We only spent $40 on the last active day. So I'm going to go ahead and increase our bid to, got a little bid range here. Let's go up to 0.6, 60 cents per send. See how that does. Done. So if we check back in a couple days and see how it goes. Oh yeah, those are the different bids you can use in LinkedIn ads. As I said earlier, I recommend using manual CPC when possible, but if you do use manual CPC, you have to review your bids regularly. I advise doing that at least 3 times a week, if not every day, just so you're monitoring and staying on top of your spend. And I think that's it for this video. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments, and don't forget to like the video and subscribe. Cheers.